Alright, so we are back in Ark, and I thought I'd do a quick, Ark date for you guys. Because you guys probably been wondering, where's Ark? And a lot of people have been saying, where's the Ark? Where's the Ark? Why haven't you been uploading Ark? Like, I get it on so many videos. And, man, I want to play more than one game, and this channel's not, like, H.O.D Ark Gaming, it's H.O.D Gaming, you know, because I play a variety of games. So I want you guys to understand that I've always been a variety gamer, and like I enjoy playing more than just one game, and it's been really good playing Scum and Miscreated and stuff, keeping me fresh. It's refreshed me a bit for Ark, so I'm a bit more motivated to get back into Ark now. Get back on that grind for you guys. But like, you got to understand that for me, I need to take a break every now and then to feel that motivation to play Ark again, because otherwise the content's going to be really boring, because you guys will see that I'm bored of it, you know what I mean, and you guys will be bored of it too. So I thought I'd just let you guys know that at the start here. I'm still going to be posting Ark, just not as frequently. I'm still playing Ark, just not as frequently, just so it stays fresh, and then I can get the most quality content out for you guys, because that's what I'm all about. And plus, well, this is our center server. Obviously everything's still safe here, so this has been untouched. Base is all good, but we've had an aberration to farm on, and obviously that's been hit in the last little bit because we haven't been active. So not many of the guys have been active, and that's the problem on 6-man. So if you're in a tribe and you're not as active as usual, then it can cause a lot of issues. Like, if you need an aberration to farm, pretty much, if you're doing a cave like this. So that's how we farm. But it also means that we need someone over there to defend the base, which is an issue for 6-man. So there's that, and I actually lost all my kits. I had a Basilisk stashed away with a shit ton of kits, like all my kits that I've been working for in the last 2 months of the 6-man small tribes, and it's all gone. So I wanted to get an Ark video out for you guys, and I thought I'd be able to jump on and go for a raid, but due to losing all my kits, I'm going to be back to the kit grind, which I guess I'll show you guys a bit of. We'll do a kit grinding session today, and that'll be what we do, I guess. Because that's how it goes. Like, that's how Ark is. Ark's a game where you can't just jump on and have fun. You got to do the boring stuff, unfortunately. But you guys might be interested in the kits. I'll show you exactly what sort of kits we're looking at, and yeah, well, I guess we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go do some farming, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. So this is how I get poly. Crabs on ab. You can see there, it's a pretty decent amount of poly per crab. And this is just a ramshackle chainsaw. So it's not hard to get up a few fabbies and compounds this way. And then CP we've just farmed up from raids and stuff. So I've got all my poly back. I just did about a K worth, and then I'll just make fabbies and flak at this stage. I think I'll make some weapons. I'll make a few sets of flak, just enough to keep us going, I think. Okay, so I'll show you guys the BPs we're making. Where are we? So I've got a few different BPs that I'm going to be crafting today. I've got these like cheap ramshackle chests with 300 draw that I'm going to craft for runaround sets. Then we've got the good BP with 522 draw, and this will be for like base running. So I like to make 2 different sets of armor, one for just running around, because you're going to lose draw to wild stuff and all sorts of things, and that'll still get up to like close to 400 maybe. And then same with the legs, they're about 300 draw for ramshackle. But we've also got the good ones for running bases, and then the helmet. We've got a better one, but I'm going to make the Apprentice 399, which isn't the best, but it doesn't matter too much. And then the legs 513, and the gloves are 478, so pretty good set. I'm making these ramshackle fabbies with 157 damage and 146 draw, so they get to about 180 damage, which isn't too bad. And then this 165 compound here, so I usually would make flamethrowers, but I don't have any stuff from Scorch to make those at the moment, so we're going to stick to this. Got my crafter on here, He's going to craft us up a storm and we'll see what we roll. I actually need to put those BPs in here. No, this one here. And we will craft away. Put our flak in here. I keep these flak BPs on the center. All BPs are kept on the center. Gotta be safe. Let's see. I've got the shield. I might make the shield maybe. It's 4,390 Jura, so that'll get to nearly 6,000. I have some metal in here. I think the metal is here. Also, if you guys haven't seen this, you can ride the zip lines up and down your base, so you can access stuff and still move. So I can access this vault here, get a heap of metal, and go back down to this smithy without someone else like moving me around. So it makes like crafting and stuff a lot easier. So if you're on any server and you're doing a lot of stuff like crafting solo, I really recommend making these zip lines. They're really useful. Very, very useful. And my crafter's actually been a good block there. He's stopping the run, so it's working out perfectly. I'll get my crafter to start crafting some of this, and actually I'll keep getting some metal so we can just craft it all at once. And I need to make my fabbies and stuff first, probably, if I'm being honest, because I don't want that poly to spoil. Alright. Oh, okay. Sometimes that can happen. Was it this one? Yeah, this is the one. We'll put that in there, and that in there. Or maybe it might have been this one. I can't remember. This one was the one. Boom, boom. And boom, boom. Now we need some CP. Get some of that CP. And we need some gas, which I'm cooking up over here. Boom. Just gotta remember to turn it off. And it looks like we need some more poly in there, maybe. No, we need to turn it on, maybe. That would help. So let's see what we roll here. Gonna make the fabbies first. And we need some more of the poly. I think I'll make about 4 fabbies, and then I'll make about 4 compounds, and that should keep me going for a bit. So we got a 165 there. That's not the greatest. That's pretty bad, to be honest. But, you know, it's just for griefing. And I don't really care if I lose it because it's so cheap. I just like making cheap stuff because I'm probably going to lose it. And I don't snipe that much stuff anyway, to be honest. We should get one decent roll from this. And another 165. So we're getting some pretty bad rolls, but it's better than nothing, which was what we had 5 seconds ago. Hopefully this roll. So that was 2 crabs worth, and it gets me 3 fabbies. That's not too bad, to be honest. To be honest. Come on, Crafty. Get us something good. Come on, come on, come on. And a 163. Damn, that was some pretty bad rolls. That was some pretty damn bad rolls, but oh well. Let's see if he does any better with the flak. Give us something good this time. So let's make 5 good chests. Make 5 of the good sets first. Let's see what we're rolling here. So we got 581, 619. Oh, this should be good. 619 with a 24%. Still not getting the best rolls. Should get up to 700 with a good roll, which is what we're after, really. But we got no good rolls there, that sucks. So we got a 341. Still not bad though. So these are our legs, coming out with 611 Duro with 24% craft. Pretty much the same BP as this, but the Journeyman. So it's still pretty good. Again, he's having a bad lucky streak. Sometimes you just get bad rolls. So I have left the tribe name in here, but I change it every day, so... Okay, we got a 38% with 505 Duro, it's not too bad. The rest of them are pretty average. But I'm not getting into... I don't get my helmet shot off too often, to be honest. I don't get any sort of firefights like that often anymore. And you can see there the gloves are amazing. 638 Duro with the 440 with a 44% craft, so that's not too bad. Now we just need our feet. And our feet have come out pretty damn average as well. Man, I'm getting some shitty rolls today. Kinda sucks. Alright, so I've made 10 sets all up. 5 good chests, 5 shitty chests. Let's see what the shitty chests. 359 Duro on that one, it's not too bad. So, got a couple of half decent ones. It's nearly up, like, it's close-ish to 400. I've got a really good craft to get really close to it, but yeah, that's not too bad. And then we've got our good chest for running bases. So, I'll probably take two shitty ones and 2 good ones out with me. And then we got 10 of each of the rest. So that's our flak sets back on par. Now we just need to finish making some more. We'll make one more Fabby and the rest into compounds. Let's see if we can repair this too. Keep this repaired. Oh yes we can. So you gotta make sure to repair it before it gets too broken. Time to make our compounds. Hopefully we get something decent from this. I think we need some more CP. 190, yeah boy, that's not bad at all. That's not too bad. I'll take that. Hopefully we can get 3 out of this. And then we should be looking pretty good. And we'll turn the rest into arrows, and then we'll be ready to PvP again, pretty much. That 170 is not too great. That's a 12% craft, but the 190 is good. If we get something in between that, I'll be pretty happy. Like 180 plus, it's good enough. 175, ugh. Oh well. Well, we have done our craft. Pretty much. I think the rest of the stuff, the whips and everything we've got on the other server, so we should be good. Alright, now we're just going to make a bit of snore. I think we'll need some more fibre and some more gunpowder. Alright, so we have got our C4, we've got some compounds, some Fabbies made up. The rest of the stuff we should be able to get. Obviously I didn't show you guys farming it, but to get the gunpowder and stuff, I just take the roll rat out and hit some trees, and then we got the Anki and stuff to get the flint and the stone. So that's about it. So I'm gonna go take these back to main server. Alright, so we are back on the center, fully kitted up. I thought I'd actually go through my kit with you guys so you guys actually know why and what I carry with me. I thought I'd go through with you guys why exactly I bring the kits that I do and what everything does in my hotbar. Because I haven't really done that in a long time. I did an old video on it, but it wasn't a very good one because I wasn't that experienced in PvP at the time. So, when I go raiding, this is what I take. I take 3 sets of spare armor, I take 1 set of runaround armor, because when you run around the wild, you're going to run into PvE a lot. And then I take 2 good sets of running armor for running into bases with high Dura. A beer, because beer increases the armor durability of your armor, so it makes your armor last longer. And I take 300 ammo for a heavy turret. I'll start from the left actually. So obviously med brews in my number 1 slot, so they're quick and easy access. I split 50 stacks in half, because 25 med brews usually gets you through most fights until you can get to a drop. If you're taking any more, like 50 is not too bad I guess, but if you die then you're just wasting it. Obviously a whip is really important. The whip is used to whip people off terrors, to whip people off RGs, whip people off everything. You can whip weapons away from other players. Obviously some of you guys, most of you guys are going to know this stuff, but I'm just going to go through it as if you don't. Heavy turret. Now this is a must-have. This is something I've been rocking since heavies came out because it's super powerful. Because obviously when you're raiding someone's base, you're on the back foot and you need some sort of defense for yourself, especially if you're by yourself. So you put heavy down with the batteries. That's another reason why aberration is so valuable. Put it down with your batteries, 300 ammo, and that'll defend you, shoot people off their tames, and just give you a little defensive pocket to operate out of. Then you've got your C4. Obviously it's good to have your C4 on your hotbar. If someone's chasing you, you can pop down some C4, blow them up, make a C4 trap, or quickly run into a base. It's always good to have it on your hotbar. Grapples. You can grapple players. You can grapple out of RG claws, out of wyverns. You can grapple away from anything. Obviously fabricated sniper, just to shoot people off their tames. Compounds are amazing for killing creatures because obviously the compounds ignore armor, so if there's a good saddle on a Giga or a good saddle on a Bronto or a Para, you'll shred through them still because this ignores armor value on the saddle. And then flamethrower. I like to use flamethrower, it's personal preference. Some people like using shotgun, but for me, being in Australia, there's a lot of desync, so if you're trying a PvP with a shotgun, you're not going to hit many of your shots because it'll just desync and it won't register. And then narc nades here. Narc nades or I'd say bowlers, like I use them interchangeably. But narc nades obviously KO players, so if you got someone who's pushing you, you can actually narc nade them off and get them unconscious. And also parachutes, obviously that's self-explanatory. If you get picked, you can use a parachute to save yourself from dying for fall damage. So that's my hotbar. I don't put food in there, I don't put beer on there until I'm using it, and I don't put water on there because they're wasted slots. In Ark you need all of this sort of stuff to actually PvP and be able to fight in every situation. So that's why I take the kit that I take, and it's it's served me well. So it feels good to be kitted up again, ready to go. I might actually go for a raid today, I'm not too sure. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it was probably a bit more boring, but like, if you guys want to see the art content, sometimes I'm going to have to do stuff like this, because otherwise I can't do a video, you know what I mean? So I hope you guys found this helpful, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.